Welcome back to my weekly reading. I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this week's reading is from Monday, August the 8th through to Sunday, August the 14th, 2016. We have an 8, an infinity. So this is going to be even harder this week. Well, for some of us, unless you got the direction from the video. Every week I use both the Vibrational Energy and the Vibrational Earth Children Oracle decks, along with the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck. So this week is no different. And this week's direction from Spirit is about life's curveballs and why sometimes going with the flow is not as easy as we hope, need or desire. Yet, it is a requirement. We have to do it. You know what I'm talking about. It when those unexpected things happen, it's not only surprises us, but in many cases induces disappointment. Because our human expectations, yes, the human part of us, have not been fully fulfilled. You all know what I'm talking about. It's that time when we truly want something to happen because we've put all our effort into it. We believed in it, and for some reason, unbeknownst to us, it doesn't happen or goes belly up. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. We have been in the vibrational flow. We've put our energy into it. We have offered our trust to Spirit. So why did it not happen? What did we do wrong? What did we miss? Yes, we can all experience that knee-jerk reaction, encounter disappointment. So why is that, I hear you say? Okay. It's all about our personal expectations. So even when something doesn't quite emanate the way we had hoped it would, believe it or not, there is a reason, even if we can't grasp it right away, which is usually the case. I know for me it isn't. It is that I can't see the wood for the trees. The only thing we can give ourselves, yes, we will be the ones doing that, so it's giving it to ourselves, is to remain optimistic, to give ourselves hope. Because if we buy into that poor little me aspect of this emotion, we will not only come out of it with nothing, but negative resolutions. It is self-flagellating. We're beating ourselves up. We all know that beyond our human expectations, which for the most part we can control, there are our spiritual expectations, where the greater plan from our higher self has no preconceived notions, no judgments, just always working for our higher good in a natural vibrational flow that we should embrace. So if this coming week things don't happen for you the way you expected, then go with the flow. Flow with it. And I'm being serious about this because my mantra is when asking for something to happen or asking for something for ourselves, I always add on to it, this or something better. Because only Spirit truly knows, without judgment, in pure vibrational knowledge and wisdom, what is in our utmost awareness in the greater plan of life. So I want this or something better. Because when we add that, what we're actually saying to Spirit is, okay, I think this is the best thing for me, but you do know better. So with that, I'll leave it in your capable hands. So here are the questions for this week to keep us on track. Help me not to drop or abandon my expectations this week. Reassure me there are reasons why we don't always get what we want. And the third question, offer direction on how to stay in the natural flow of energy. So using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck first, I'm tapping into our adult side. And then using the Vibrational Earth Children, we're using our inner child side. So we're looking at both perspectives here, inner and outer. So let me just shuffle the first deck, the blue deck, and ask that question. Help me help me to not drop or abandon my expectations. So, oh, there's the first card. So I'll put that one down. Ooh, okay, you'll be surprised on that one. I am. The second question, reassure me. Oh, there we go. There are no reasons why we don't always get what we want. And the third one. Oh, and there it comes. Actually, I should share them with you. I usually share them with you. Okay, so let's go back. Let's retract my steps here. I'm in a speed to get this done today. Help me to not drop or abandon my expectations. And the first card, as I said, you'll be surprised was drawn, is Arid Wastelands. It's not always the one card we want to see, okay? Because it can mean two things. And I suppose that's everything in life. It's all perspective. The second question, reassure me there are reasons why we don't always get what we want. And on that, I drew driving forces. Well, I should say Spirit spat them out of the deck. And the third and final question, offer direction, how to stay in the natural flow of energy. And we have hopeless release. Hopeless release has come up quite a few times in the last few readings. So now, tapping into the inner child aspect, let's look at what the beautiful purple cards are going to give us. Oh, there's the first card. All right. Help me to not drop or abandon my expectations. The Dreaming Tree. The second card, let me just shuffle this and see what comes out. Oh, all right, there you go. Reassure me there are reasons why we don't always get what we want. And there's Huff and Puff. Oh, that little inner child. I just don't want it. And finally, my third question, offer direction on how to stay in the natural flow of energy. Oh, I only need one, and Spirit was giving me three, but we're not going to have all three. We're just going to have the one. And that is gratitude attitude. All right, so let's move the decks away out of my abandoning them out of my way for the moment. So as always now, this is the point where I tap into my higher self, looking at both cards from the different aspects and allowing my guides, helpers and spirit friends to give direction for us this week. So help me to not drop or abandon my expectations. We have Arid Wastelands and the Dreaming Tree. So Arid Wastelands offers us two options. As I said, it's not always the greatest card to get, but it's perception. We can either create, maintain and feed ourselves, just as this little plant is here, with good things and survive, heal ourselves, be at peace. Or we can give up and eventually die, and I mean spiritually. So when we have a positive or negative choice, we do have options. For every situation in life, there is always an alternative, and only we or you can make that decision for you. We all know that ultimately only we can change the vibration and free ourselves. So growth or desert, your choice. Can't make it for you. All right, so looking at that same question, help me to not drop or abandon my expectations from our inner child. So it is about the dream we hold close to our hearts, the feeling of being uplifted, because we can create anything we truly want, need or desire. We are our own transformation. You only have to be in the presence of a young child to know there are no limitations to what they perceive they can do. So this week you need to connect with that same perception. Imagine yourself where you want to be, doing what you want to. Choices. We have choices. All right, reassure me there are reasons why we don't always get what we want. Driving forces and of course the child's perspective, Huff and Puff. So driving forces, when we try to rush to get to the end of a project or the end of a journey quicker than we're supposed to, hiccups happen. Things don't always work out the way they should. So we have a choice. Give up and forget about it, or find a solution to get over, around or under it. We all know that somewhere deep inside of us, okay, a vibration moves us. It beats as strong as a heartbeat. It keeps us alive, moving into the right direction. So maybe this week it's about resting up or taking a break, not pushing too hard. Because when the timing is right to set things into motion, move forward with them. Spirit will always guide us, will guide you. They always do. They never let us down. And from the child's perspective, our inner child, reassure me there are reasons why we don't always get what we want. I just love the connection between our adult and our inner child cards. Huff and Puff shows us that when we don't get our own way, if we shout and scream, stamp our feet, we don't get what we want anyway. All we do is make a scene and make ourselves look silly. We only have to watch a small child demonstrating this with another child, because we all see that it doesn't work. The other child will probably either just stand there and look at them or walk away in disgust. It's not acceptable. It's about being sincere, genuine, because we all see that it doesn't work in life. You know, when we stamp our foot and pull a face and throw a tantrum, we don't get much out of it. So just be aware this week not to display that little green monster or whatever colour makes you livid when things don't pan out. And stay in your vibration, being calm, composed, because ultimately, like this little girl here with a big smile on the face and the thumbs up, you are the winner. Last question, offer direction how to stay in the natural flow of energy. And we had hopeless release. And as I said, this card's come up quite a bit in the last short while. This week is not a week for holding on to anything that will harm us, to harm you, whether it's physically, mentally, or emotionally. Every vibration we experience, we feel, has a reason, a purpose for happening when it does. Sad but true, but if you buy into the poor little bee mantra, then all you will do is draw that closer to you. Prophesize exactly what you have embraced. So let go of any negative, self-defecating thoughts. Yes, I did use the right word, because it's us that poos on us, nobody else. Perceptions. It's all about perceptions, and keep your focus on your natural, innate spiritual essence. You're vibrational. Don't change it. Last card, gratitude attitude. Be in the gratitude attitude. So what that means is look at everything in your world, your life. Yes, even the not so good stuff, and be appreciative for what it showed to you, given to you. I know if I reflect in my life, there's lots of things that I've not liked about what has happened at a particular moment. But as time goes on and we embrace that, and sometimes I haven't embraced, I can tell you, okay? But when we embrace it and accept it, we can learn from it. Yes, even the not so good stuff. So be appreciating for what it has showed you, what it's given you, how it has made you who you are today. Because even the most atrocious events give us the opportunity. Yes, that is right. The opportunity, the chance to make things better, more hopeful. When we recognize and acknowledge that we're surrounded by abundant blessings, because yes, we are, we can be appreciative, grateful, even thankful for what is happening right at this moment in our lives. Choices. So let's finish by shuffling the I Am Vibrational Oracle deck, the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck, and see what our affirmation for this week is. And I didn't have to shuffle very long, did I? Gain the card. Card number 27. I am the bliss of fulfillment that gratifies my vibration. This is when we are within our transcendental divine, and we can jump for joy. Always wishing you a vibrational and inspirational week, embracing what's coming to us. So don't shy away from it, embrace it, go with the flow, and have a great week.